The Iraq Wars, what really happened and why the world watched closely. Did you know that Iraq has been at the center of not just one, but two major wars involving the United States? These conflicts reshaped global politics, oil markets, and how we view the Middle East today. But what really happened in Iraq? And why did the world watch so closely? Let's break it down in a clear, fact-based, and balanced way. Part 1. The Gulf War, 1990-1991. In August 1990, Iraqi forces under Saddam Hussein invaded Kuwait, a small neighboring country rich in oil. The global response was immediate. Why? Kuwait's sovereignty was violated. But more than that, the world feared Saddam might push further, to Saudi Arabia, risking control of a huge share of the world's oil. The U.S. response. President George H.W. Bush led a coalition of over 30 countries in what was called Operation Desert Storm. After months of airstrikes and a 100-hour ground war, Iraq was pushed out of Kuwait. Aftermath. Saddam stayed in power, but Iraq faced crippling sanctions and no-fly zones. The conflict marked the beginning of America's long-term involvement in the region. Part 2. The Iraq War, 2003-2011. A decade later, the U.S. invaded Iraq again, but this time, it wasn't about Kuwait. What sparked it? After the 9/11 attacks, the U.S. government accused Iraq of possessing weapons of mass destruction, WMDs, and possibly working with terrorist groups. No WMDs were ever found, but by then, the invasion was already underway. The invasion. In March 2003, U.S. and Allied forces entered Iraq. Within weeks, Saddam Hussein's regime had collapsed, but removing Saddam was only the beginning. The challenges. Iraq soon plunged into insurgency, sectarian violence, and civil unrest. The U.S. faced criticism at home and abroad. Rebuilding Iraq was far harder than expected. Troop withdrawal. By 2011, most U.S. troops had left Iraq. The war left deep scars, both in Iraq and across American politics and foreign policy. Impact and lessons. These two wars taught the world many lessons. Military success doesn't always equal long-term peace. The Middle East remains one of the most complex and sensitive regions geopolitically. Understanding history is key to making wiser decisions for the future.